We are under the bright lights tonight as MLB Network welcomes you to this presentation of Major League Baseball, the opener of the final series of the year between the Atlanta Braves and the Miami Marlins. It's baseball on MLB Network, and it's coming up next. Tom Kohler, a right-hander from the Empire State, gets the starting assignment here. Harold, what do you got?
Well, Matt, he's getting close to 200 innings, so I want to see what's his stuff look like. Because when you get to that 200 barrier, that's when guys start to have fatigue set in. The stuff's not as electric. The fastball doesn't explode. The breaking ball doesn't snap. He's moving to that range now, so I'm curious to watch him throw in this game.
Center fielder, number 11.
Here's Ender Inciarte. He is, of course, a guy to be wary of if he gets on base. His stolen base total leads the ball club. First of 4 here to start the weekend as the game's first pitch is taken, and it's strike one. This Marlins ball club, Harold Reynolds, as they begin play here tonight, they've been playing better than .500 baseball of late, 5-3 in their last 8 games.
Well, Matt, and another thing, I mean, this is a really good team. We know that, right? I mean, they've already clinched the division. The question will be, how do you rest guys down the stretch to get ready for the playoffs? And that, to me, is more challenging maybe than the rest of the season on the calendar.
A windup and the 0-2 pitch. Hit sharply on the ground. And he whips on it as this ball's right under his glove.
Well, the key to any pitcher, and particularly this guy, is being able to put guys away. And now, why do I say that? You've got 2 balls he fouled off previously, and then he gets a single. If he can't put guys away, this is going to be a short outing.
Here's Brandon Phillips. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that'll get down out there near the wall. Inciarte rounds third and is digging for the plate. And not in time as the run scored.
Well, that was a fun play to watch unfold. And as Show Track tells us, the runner's speed really made all the difference to no one's surprise. He was on his horse from the time the bat hit the ball. So a great job of hustling all the way home and beating the throw.
Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. And he's carrying a batting average of just over 300. So clearly he's been a productive player with the bat in his hand so far. Here's the 1-0. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone.
Here we are in the first inning. We're watching adjustments be made. After giving up that extra base hit, now that's better location. He's going to have a better day if he does that.
No one out with a runner at second. And he took something off of it there. It's 1-2. And there are our umpires for this one. Working balls and strikes will be Mr. Darryl Parker.
And Darryl Parker, you know what I see with him, Matt, he's basic. You know, he's a guy that calling balls on the corners is not really his strength. He's going to stay right in the middle. Fundamental Darryl. Here it is. That was a good pitch, good call. I'm going to be safe. That's him.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Hit high but foul as that'll get in amongst the fans. The 2-2 one more time. And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. And now here's the starting 9 for the visiting Atlanta Braves. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
Well, Matt, I'm excited to get a chance to see that left-handed hitter, Freddie Freeman. He hit 7 home runs last month. That's a legit power threat. When you start looking at that over the course of a long season, he's putting up some big numbers. This guy's got great power.
So here's Matt Kemp now. He comes in currently second on the team in home runs. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. One out and a runner on second base. 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1 to short. Escobar has it. Throw on to first takes care of Kemp as he's turned away for the second out.
Batting fifth, the left fielder, number 22, Nick Markakis.
Nick Markakis. He's been one of their big run producers this year. Currently 3rd on the team in RBIs. Grounded to short. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Braves pick up a run on the RBI double. Home half of the first coming up from Miami. It's now 1-0 Atlanta. R.A. Dickey, a right-hander out of Tennessee, will be the starting pitcher. What do you have for us on him, H?
Well, Matt, he's coming off his 10th win of the season, and you start getting that number 10, you start breaking out of that single digits, you start feeling good about yourself. I think he's at that point now where he's starting to trust his stuff. I'm looking forward to seeing if he trusts it in this ball game as well.
Coming to the plate now, D. Gordon. He is, of course, a guy to be wary of if he gets on base. Stolen base total leads the ball club. And here's a ball hit in the air. Swanson into shallow center. 1 down. Time now for a glance at the Marlins lineup card in this one. What's the key for them to win this series opener, Harold?
Well, Matt, they find themselves already down 1. The big thing here, you realize you got a lot of game left. Just score 1 run. Try to get right back in the game, even it up, and play the whole 9 innings. You can't just play part of the game, play the whole game.
In is Christian Yelich. First shot for him here as he enters play, currently leading the senior circuit in batting. Into the windup and the pitch. Hit out towards second. On to Freeman at first, and there are 2 away now.
Batting third, right fielder, Giancarlo Stanton.
Digging in, Giancarlo Stanton. Coming into this one, his season home run total tops in the National League. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Fastball in there for a called strike. H, these Braves, as they take the field here tonight, they come off another loss last time out, and in fact they've dropped 3 of their last 4.
Well, Matt, I mean, the simple way to put it, they lost their last game. This is where baseball comes the best to me, where all the cliches come in. You got to have a short-term memory, and you really do. The game's over. You can't do anything about it. You got to come back today and play better and win.
Here's a ball hit high down the right field line. This ball has a chance, and it is gone. It's a solo blast off the bat of Giancarlo Stanton. Home run number 47 thus far. And with it, the Marlins are back even now at 1-1.
Talk about a guy getting hot, right? Hits a bomb, hit one yesterday. Usually when he gets hot, he starts to hit them in bunches, and this could be the beginning of a very, very good hot streak.
Stepping into the box, Justin Bohr. He was one of the stars from yesterday's game as he had 3 hits in the victory. And that misses inside 1-0. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. Dickey into the windup. Here's the 1-1. And he takes a pitch right down the middle.
Might have been taking all the way right there. That pitch couldn't have split the strike zone any better. And you can bet he wants that one back at the plate.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And this is fouled back and out of play. Here he comes again, 1-2. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Some more of the colorful characters here at the ballpark tonight. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Now batting, Adonis Garcia. And as you can tell easily from the splits, he's really struggled away from their home ballpark.
Garcia.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out. A shot to second base and handled for the first out.
Well, let's take a look at the Marlins defense, brought to you by Majestic.
Tyler Flowers.
In this day and age with analytics and the shift applied all over the field, this team is old school. They may be a dinosaur. They don't shift as much as everybody else. They play that stationed, standard baseball.
Here now is the catcher, Tyler Flowers. And the average isn't pretty, down into the roaring 220s to begin the ball game. In there at the knees, strike 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. Wind up and the 0-2 pitch. Oh, right back to him on the mound. And he'll just flip this on to first for the second out of the inning.
Batting 8th, shortstop, Dansby Swanson.
And next will be Dansby Swanson digging in. Looking for better results than last night when he went 0 for 4 in that one. Into the windup and the pitch. Yanked on the ground down the line. A dive, but he can't make the play, and it's down the left field line. Running hard, he's digging for second. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
Everyone knows that this guy's numbers are not where he wants them to be so far this year.
Number 19.
You never know by that swing. He looked fluid and confident, driving that pitch for a double. We'll see if that gets him going a bit.
Stepping in now, R.A. Dickey. And he puts it on the ground to second. A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit. And the runner at third will put the brakes on here as they didn't want to chance it even with 2 outs.
That is a big hit right there. When you can help yourself out with 2-out base hit, extends the inning, brings the top of the order up now.
In now, Ender Inciarte, as it's grounded sharply to first. But the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. In to score, the runner from third.
Well, he comes up with the big RBI hit right there and puts them ahead in this ball game. If they can keep a lead, get to that bullpen, they got a shot to win this game.
Standing in now, Brandon Phillips, as he'll cut on and miss it. A good slider at the knees for strike one. Twos all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course here in inning number 2. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. A good knee-high changeup taken for a strike.
That changeup for the second strike right there is a great sign. When you're struggling like he has early in this game, you got to get in a rhythm. The changeup, off-speed pitches, all those put your mechanics in the right place to throw strikes.
A little bouncer.
Oh, he might have got away with one. 2-strike breaking ball that ended up being in the zone. I think he probably wanted that out of the zone, but fortunately, he just fouled it out.
Ozuna over to his left. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. So it's a run on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on. On now to the bottom of the second. The Braves on top, 2-1. Here's Marcell Ozuna as you get a look at his current righty-lefty splits entering play in this one.
Marcell Ozuna.
There's a knuckleball bobbing and weaving right over the outside corner. The windup and the 0-1. Sent on the ground out to second. Phillips throws to first, and that's out number 1.
All right, here's how the Braves line up defensively, brought to you by Majestic. And I'm looking at Dansby Swanson, the #1 pick overall a few years back. He is a heck of a talent, and you knew he was going to hit at the shortstop position. But that bat and his athletic ability, he can even move around the diamond for you different places.
Now at the plate, JT Realmuto. He comes into play with a batting average in the respectable 270s. First pitch coming. Here it is. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. Now the 0-1. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1.
Wow, how about that? He was tempted to make a swing at that pitch right there. That was way out of the zone, but he just kept his hands back enough.
Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. And he pulled up in time, but it's a called strike 2. And here's a ball hit in the air. Phillips ranging into the outfield. 2 down.
Batting 7th, third baseman, Derek Dietrich.
Coming to the plate now, Derek Dietrich. He's hitting in the 270s on the season coming into this one. And this is fouled at the plate. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Chopped weakly to the left. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. Here's the shortstop, Yunel Escobar. The average for him entering play sits down in the 250s. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Markakis looks up, and goodbye. This one ain't coming back. It's a two-run shot to straightaway left. Number 11 for him on the season as the Marlins move out in front now 3-2.
Well, he won his last start, but he didn't give up any long balls. He's already given up 2 here, so he's got his work cut out for him if he's going to get the W in this one. He's going to have to start keeping the ball in the yard for starters.
Into the box, Tom Kohler. As he gets caught chasing a knuckleball there for the first strike. Two out, nobody on. Hit hard towards center, and the pitcher's got himself a base hit. So that keeps the bottom of the second going.
That's a nice base hit right there on the knuckleball. Now, he swung through the one right before, and this one he stayed on it and got the base hit.
Gordon.
Here's D. Gordon now, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Ready with the 1-0. Fly ball out toward left center field. And Markakis will make the catch, and the side is retired. But 2 in the inning for the Marlins thanks to the 2-run home run. We played 2, and Miami has taken a 3-2 lead. With Harold Reynolds and Dan Plezak, Matt Vasgersian with you as Freddie Freeman settles in to start out the inning.
Freddie Freeman.
A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
The good hitters, they don't usually have trouble with the low 90s fastball. He might have been looking for something else.
In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. There's a high foul ball as it finds a lucky fan in the upper deck for a souvenir.
Matt, he's thrown 2 pitches right down the middle and got away with them. I don't think he should go back there again, but he's got to locate a little bit better if he wants to put him away. This guy's too good a hitter.
Changes up on him if that's in the dirt for a ball.
Hey, 0-2 pitch in the dirt. I think that was a purpose pitch. These guys are swinging at just about everything, so he's going to take a chance to see if they'll chase one even further out of the zone.
Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2-2.
Having a hard time putting this hitter away here, and when I was looking at the tape on him from his last start, this is what I saw a lot of. He's not closing the door on guys, and when that's the case, they eventually get a pitch that they can do something with. From 0-2 to 3-2, what a great at-bat to start this inning off. Hey, this could be a productive inning.
And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball, 1 gone. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Striding in once again, Matt Kemp. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Into the windup and the pitch. And this is sliced foul into the stands in right, out of play. The 0-1 on its way. This one's blooped out toward right center field. Stanton coming on. He makes the play. Really had to hustle to get to that one. 2 gone now.
Left fielder Nick Markakis.
Digging in to try it again, Nick Markakis. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Into the windup and the pitch. Breaks his bat as this one's popped up. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball.
This is a big out for his confidence. Look, he struggled early. He's got 2 outs right now. He needs this next out, and then he's got a quick 1, 2, 3 inning. It just makes him feel so much better and more confident as you move through the rest of the game.
Little dribbler up the first baseline, but he gets fouled. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Hit hard back up the middle, and that finds its way through for a base hit. So a nice job there to fight off an 0-2 pitch and keep the inning alive for at least one more batter.
Well, a little 2-out single. Now, you may not think it's much, but he's already given up a couple runs this game, so maybe this is the start of something big.
Adonis Garcia digs in now. Hit high in the air down the right field line. Stanton is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. One left for Atlanta. They trail 3-2. Digging in for his second at-bat, Christian Yelich. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
Christian Yelich.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit hard up the middle. A quick out, number 1.
The right fielder, number 27, Giancarlo Stanton.
So the bases are empty with one man gone, and set to stand in the ultra-dangerous Giancarlo Stanton. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. Third inning, already a 3-2 ball game. Smoked on the ground up the middle. Scooped up on the backhand. On to first, and very quickly 2 are gone here in the home third.
Now batting, first baseman, Justin Bour.
Ready for another chance? Justin Bour looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And he lays off there, 1-0. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A shot to first base and caught there to end the inning. Miami down in order, and it remains a 3-2 ball game. Here now is the catcher, Tyler Flowers. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Tyler Flowers.
In there, 0-1.
Matt, I tell you what, I love how he's pitching right now. He has continued to pound that first pitch for strikes. When you do that, you set yourself up for great success.
The windup and the 0-1. Right on the corner, a fastball that he takes for a strike.
He's really put himself now in a position where he's got to battle. Took the first 2 strikes, didn't swing, and now you just grind out the AB.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Ready with another 0-2. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first down.
The great equalizer, the changeup. That was a really good job of getting him to offer that one out of the zone, and it was all set up by the fact that he got ahead in the count and forced the hitter to have to protect. That's the name of the game.
And next will be Dansby Swanson digging in. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. A fastball right down the middle for a strike.
Now, Matt, this is the tough part of being the 8-hitter. That ball's right down the middle. So it makes me wonder, is he trying to give his pitcher a breather, or is he just not being aggressive? With the pitcher hitting behind you, you get a ball groove, you got to take a big hack.
Swinging a ball pulled hard down the line in left. And that gets down and ought to be good for extra bases. And he's 2 for 2 as he's in there with a double.
He obviously didn't let last night's hitless outing get to his head too much, because that's his second hit of the ball game. This one, a double. I'm sure he's feeling a lot better about the way he's going right now.
Into the box now, R.A. Dickey. He'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. The 0-1 on its way. And this is chopped foul at the plate. He's in the hole now, down 0-2. Hit back up the middle. And that'll get through into center field for a base hit. And the run will score from second as we are once again tied 3-3.
Well, that's a nice hit. We're right back where we started with that RBI base hit. The game is tied.
Here's Ender Inciarte as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. The 0-1 delivery. And oh man, that caught him pretty good there as it ricochets toward the third baseline.
Well, that's his 3rd hit of the game, and I know an infield single, but he doesn't care. Man, 3 hits in a ball game, he'll take it.
Phillips.
Digging in once again, Brandon Phillips. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. From the stretch. Breaking ball. That's in the dirt as he takes a ball. Grounded to third. He's right there. Throw to first takes care of Phillips, and he's retired for out number 2.
Hey, not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. And he's at risk of the old hat trick. 2 strikeouts on his line so far.
Yeah, and it seems like these hat tricks and golden sombreros are a lot more common than they were, say, 10, 15 years ago. Guys have stopped worried about striking out as much. It's really been an ideological shift in the game. That's a big topic of debate.
Yeah, guy's not going to worry about 3 strikeouts if he can add a game-winning hit to that line. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
Well, he got him to chase a fastball right there off the plate. He's such a good hitter. You don't see him chasing out of the zone very often. That just tells me the pitcher's got pretty good stuff.
Here's the 0-1. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field, but that'll be off the right field wall. And the runner from third crosses the plate. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second. Now a 5-3 game.
Wow, what a great piece of hitting here as he took a big swing at that one. Almost got it out of here for a 3-run blast, but he'll be happy with a 2-run double as well.
Yeah, he's not happy either way, but I'm sure the man on the mound is more than a bit relieved that that hit didn't turn into something worse. So here's Matt Kemp now as he'll swing and miss at a first pitch slider at strike 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Marlins have some action in the bullpen now as a right-hander is up and throwing. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1.
He's certainly giving up plenty of hits in this one, but the funny thing is he hasn't walked anyone yet. That tells me he's throwing strikes, but he's just not throwing enough quality strikes.
Here's the 1-1. There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field, but not quite enough as it's off the center field wall. Tack on another here as the runner scores from second. Now a 6-3 game, and he is in there.
The left fielder, number 22, Nick Markakis.
Stepping in now, Nick Markakis, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Oh, 0-1, here it comes. Squared that one up just a little late.
Man, I think he thought he was going to get another breaker ball right there. He's a little bit late on that fastball. That's a nice pitch, though, following that breaker pitch to keep him off balance with the heater.
And that's going to find real estate and fall in for a base hit. And the runner from second is in to score.
I like the pitch. He goes to the slider. It's his out pitch. He just didn't put it where he needed to. It's just too hittable with 2 strikes.
Garcia.
Jose Arena answers the call from the pen here in the 4th, as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from the starter.
Arena.
Adonis Garcia digs in now.
And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right. 7 runs on 12 hits and no errors so far for Atlanta.
And that one stayed too low, apparently. 1-2 now as this catches the outer half. The 1-2 pitch. And the slider stayed low, apparently, for a ball.
So tough to lay off that pitch he just missed on. That's a sweeping slider. You got 2 strikes on you. That ball just continues to move, and he laid off it.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. And this one gets away. And costly, as the runner will move into scoring position now.
Well, the intent there with that 2-strike pitch was obviously to get him to fish for something he couldn't do a whole lot with, but there's the risk that comes with that as well. If you don't execute or your catcher can't handle it very well, you give up 3 bases.
This one's down to third. Dietrich scoops it up. Throw on to first will finally retire him as the inning will draw to a close. So a very good outburst here as 5 runs come across and allow them to take the lead. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. Braves lead this one 7-3. Here's Marcell Ozuna. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
For the Marlins, left fielder Marcell Ozuna.
Into the windup and the pitch. Now a swing and a fly ball. Kemp is over near the stands as he makes the catch for the first down.
Now batting, catcher J.T. Realmuto.
Stepping up now, J.T. Realmuto. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Line drive to left. Markakis is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the second out.
Well, this one was squared up pretty good, but just like pitchers give up hits on well-executed pitches, batters make outs on balls they couldn't have hit much better.
In now, Derek Dietrich, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1.
That's one of those pitches you just float over the plate. 99% of the time the batter is taking at least the first pitch after 2 straight 1-pitch outs, so you almost can underhand it up there.
And that's in there, so perhaps some life here with 2 men out.
That ball's right in his wheelhouse. You may as well take out a tee, set the ball right there, and say hit it as hard as you can, because that's what he did.
Yunel Escobar.
Here's the shortstop, Yunel Escobar. Check swing here and a little looper, but an easy play over at first to glove it, and the side is retired. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and one man left aboard. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. Atlanta leads it 7-3. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Tyler Flowers. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Here comes the first pitch.
This one is fouled away up to the concourse area.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Tapper up the line. That goes foul. 2 strikes on him now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. On the move is Stanton. He can't get there as it falls in. And he is into second base with a leadoff double.
That's what happens when a slider doesn't do what you want it to do. That was just one of those cement mixers, kind of just spinning but doing nothing. Nice job of punishing that pitch and picking up 2 bags on 1 swing.
Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. Into the box, Dansby Swanson as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2. Down and away. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
Tell you what, Matt, if he makes a mistake here, 1 and 2 with the pitcher on deck, that would be a monumental mistake. I don't think he gives him anything to hit here. Makes him chase it to get him out.
Here's the 1-2. Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2.
He went with the off speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here. You don't have to give in, but you can't be too cute either.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. On the move is Ozuna. Makes the play, 1 away. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base.
Now batting, the pitcher, R.A. Dickey.
Digging in and looking for more, R.A. Dickey. Couple of singles to his credit thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A changeup that catches the corner for strike 1.
Hey, when one of your better pitches is the straight changeup, you can't be afraid to throw it at any count and at any time. And hey, first pitch, if they're going to take it for strike 1, they're going to give it to you. Go ahead and throw it.
Down the third baseline. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And a nice job to stay with it that time and get the second out of the inning.
Well, if you're going to bobble a ball, you have to hope it's when a guy is lumbering down the base pass. He's no speedster, so that was a good job to stay calm and make the recovery throw.
Into the box now, Ender Inciarte. He's working on a 3-hit ball game right now. Hit hard down the line. As this gets foul, it's 0-1. The 0-1 delivery. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Ready with the 0-2. Down the first baseline. And this gets right through him, and that may be a run. Flowers rounds the corner and is headed home. Tack on another here as the runner scores from second.
2 out, 2 strikes, down to the last strike of the inning, and he's able to hang in there and drive the ball for a base hit. Good job of battling right there.
Here's Brandon Phillips. He grounds it sharply to third. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Braves get a couple of hits here in plate 1. Last half of the 5th coming up. The Braves on top 8-3. Martin Prado will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 14, Martin Prado.
Here's a looping fly ball out to right. Kemp posts under it, 1 down.
The batter, number 9, second baseman, D. Gordon.
Here's D. Gordon now. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. Into the windup and the pitch. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1.
His pitch count is in a really good place at this point in the game. He's pounding the zone and getting first pitch outs just like he did on the last guy. We might see him work deep into this game if he keeps this up.
Now that's popped up. Garcia posts under it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Now batting, center fielder, Christian Yelich.
Ready for another shot now. Christian Yelich. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Here comes the first pitch. Hit hard to third, but this is foul for the first strike.
2 outs, nobody on, but a base runner here feels like it would really change the complexion of the inning.
Yeah, Matt, that's a great point. If this 2-hitter finds a way on, it really sets up the very good middle part of the order to do some damage after all.
Hit in the air to center field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Marlins. Can't make any headway into an 8-3 deficit.
Your
Zach
attention,
Putnam
please.
takes over to
Now
start the
pitching for
6th inning on the
Marlins,
mound.
Number 57, Zach Putnam.
Digging in and looking for
Leading off
more,
for Atlanta,
Freddie Freeman. He'll try and get things started as we begin inning number 6.
Freeman.
And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. Not close. It's 2-0.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
Here comes the 2-0 pitch. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Pulled toward right center field. Stanton giving chase. And that's the first out of the inning.
Up next for Atlanta, right fielder, Matt Kemp.
Trying to pick things up where he left off, Matt Kemp. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. First offering on its way. Takes a knee-high fastball. set. Here's the 0-1. Chopped foul over towards the dugout. 8 runs, 14 hits, and no errors so far for Atlanta. Weak chopper up the line, but that one rolls foul. Another 0-2 coming. And a splitter here, but he had a bit too much on it as this bounces up to the plate. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. A swing and a miss. He offered it a ball way outside the strike zone for out number 2.
That's just quality pitching right there.
Number 22.
As we look at all 5 pitches, notice the location. All 5 down in the zone. Some guys are real good low ball hitters, but more often than not, keeping the ball down is going to lead to a lot of success on the mound.
Into the box now, Nick Markakis as he rips it on the ground to second. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Braves, but they lead it by a count of 8-3. Ready for another chance? Giancarlo Stanton comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
Giancarlo Stanton.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Foul swing and a deep drive to left, and it ain't coming back. Gone to lead off the inning. A solo home run here off the bat of Giancarlo Stanton. His second home run of the game, as it is now an 8-4 ball game.
I know he's a confident pitcher, but there's a difference between being confident and downright foolish. He just offered one of the most dangerous hitters in the lineup a straight heater, and it cost him big time.
Standing in now, Justin Bour.
First baseman.
The first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Now the pitch. And that misses 1-1. Base is empty here with nobody out. Back up the middle.
Swanson brings it in.
On to first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball
Now
for the
batting,
first out.
Left fielder, Marcell Ozuna.
Ready for another shot now. Marcell Ozuna. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he gets the call that time for strike number 1. One out, nobody on. In the air out to right. Kemp has a read on it, and he makes the catch for the second out.
Up next for the Marlins, catcher JT Realmuto.
Digging in to try it again, JT Realmuto. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Dickey's ready. First pitch on the way. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Inciarte is underneath this one as he tucks this one away to retire the side. Marlins able to draw just a bit closer thanks to the solo home run. The 6, 7, 8 hitters coming up to start the 7th. It's the Braves 8 and the Marlins 4. Welcome back to South Florida. 7th inning straight ahead with the Braves leading this one. But before we get it started, let's take a look there at the game summary to this point. Striding in once again, Adonis Garcia. He'll be tasked with starting things as we begin the 7th.
Garcia.
Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Jeff Locke is on to take over on the mound now, and he'll take over the cleanup spot in the lineup following the double switch. Miguel Rojas will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. Ground ball left side. Dropped on the slide by Escobar. It's late. He's safe. Almost got him after the great stop, but it's a base hit, and the leadoff man's on to start the inning. Hold on here, though. You can see the skipper heading out of the dugout now, so that very close safe call might be challenged.
Yeah, I wasn't so sure about him being safe either, but here's another shot of it right here. Not easy to tell for sure from that shot. Going to be interesting to see what they want to do with this one.
So here's the signal from the bench, and they will indeed ask for the play to be reviewed. So the umpires will get on the horn with the replay operations center in Manhattan and attempt to get a definitive answer on this play.
The Marlins are challenging the
Okay, we're going to give one more look at it right here. Is there enough video evidence to overturn this call? You know, I think there is. The shot right there makes it look like the ball beat him to first. Looks like a well-used challenge.
Okay, so it looks like the umpires are wrapping up their decision, and off comes the headset, and he's out. So the original call is overturned, and instead of having a base runner at first, the bases will now be empty.
Has been overturned, and the batter ruled out.
Here now it's the catcher, Tyler Flowers. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. And this is going to be fouled into the diamond level seats. Now here it comes. Swing and a miss here, so it's a quick 2 outs to start the 7th.
Well, I'm glad we get another look at that beauty on the pitch right there. You can't spot a sinker in a better location because even if you do get the bat on the ball, there's not a whole lot you could do with that. Textbook sinker.
And next will be Dansby Swanson digging in as he grounds one briskly to short. Taken there by Escobar. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. Braves are set down 1-2-3. They still lead it by a count of 8-4. Digging in once again, Derek Dietrich. 2 base hits, both singles to this point. Into the windup and the pitch. Hit hard on the ground to second. Phillips throws to first, and that's out number 1.
Now batting, the shortstop, Yunel Escobar.
Here's the shortstop, Yunel Escobar. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. First offering on its way. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Bases are empty, 1 man out. 0-1 pitch is a knuckleball that misses 1-1. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. In there, a base hit.
I really like his approach right there. Took a few knuckleballs, got a chance to measure it. Then he got one to his liking and got a base hit. The more you see him, the better off you gotta be, right?
Stepping in now, Miguel Rojas, as he'll watch a knuckleball that dances its way in there for strike one. The average for him at 267 on the year. 2 home runs, 9 driven in. The 0-1 delivery. Ground ball sent back up the middle. And this will be out of reach for Phillips at second. It's a base hit.
Well, he hit that ball hard right there. I think he got a little bit lucky. If it's at somebody, probably a double play ball instead of a single.
D. Gordon.
At the plate, D. Gordon. He was retired after popping out in his last at-bat. Now it looks like the Braves are going to get a lefty up and throwing in their bullpen. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he takes ball one.
You know, he's about at the point right now where I figure one more base runner, and that might be the end of the line for this guy.
Set and the 1-0 pitch. And a fastball just a bit up.
He's got a couple of pitches to deal with right here, but he's starting to lose command of his pitches. It might be time to take a step back and try to refocus and making some good pitches.
Two and 0 count. Here it comes. 3-0 now.
This is what's frustrating at times. You know, he's got a big lead, a 4-run lead, and then he comes out and doesn't throw strikes. Look, this thing can evaporate real quick if he doesn't throw strikes.
Ready with the 3-0 pitch. There's a fastball right over the inside corner.
3-1 with 2 on, and this is where you got to be geared up for something to drive. I don't think you can just groove him one right here. You still have to try to make a competitive pitch.
Looking to fade his first walk. Here it comes. For the right side and through, a base hit. And they'll hold that runner at third as everybody moves up a base, and they're loaded with one away. Well, it took him till the 7th, but he gets his first hit of the game here, and that'll extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, 7th inning, you're thinking maybe one more at bat if his team rallies. So this was a big hit to keep that streak alive.
Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Blaine Boyer will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7th spot in the lineup following the double switch. Kurt Suzuki is into the ball game as well, as he'll slide into the pitcher spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch.
Kurt Suzuki.
In is Christian Yelich. His guys trail by 4, but the bases are juiced, so a home run ties it. First offering on its way. High in the air out to center field. Chasing after it is Inciarte. Makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. Now it's cut off. A throw to the plate is in time, and he's cut down at the plate as they team up to gun him down. Marlins strand a pair. They're unable to make a dent in an 8-4 deficit. So coming to the plate, Kurt Suzuki. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. Looks like a left-hander up and throwing now in that Marlins bullpen. Sinker to open the AB in there for strike one. 0-1 count. Here it comes. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Lock into the windup. Here's the 1-1. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. He's through first and hustling for second. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
Managers these days like to think of that 9-hole hitter as the second leadoff man, and he plays the role pretty well right here. Gets the leadoff double, and now he gives the real leadoff man a chance to bring him home.
Here's Ender Inciarte as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. A couple of RBIs for him already, and a chance for more here. On the ground to the left side. Rojas has it, and a rather easy first out. Good performance thus far by the visiting Braves. They lead this one in the 8th as you get a look at our line score thus far. One away for the Braves here in inning number 8. And stepping in, the second baseman, Brandon Phillips. And this one's in the dirt. And no advance. It's ball one. 1-0 pitch. And the runner will stay put, but the count moves to 2-0. Here he comes on 2-0. Swing and a liner. Foul. Runner at second here with one man out. Hit on the ground to third. Throw to first takes care of Phillips, and he's retired for out number 2.
Up next for Atlanta, first baseman Freddie Freeman.
Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. His lifetime batting line with Jeff Locke. 3 base hits in 16 tries. He's also gone down on strikes 5 times. Here's the first pitch to him. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner.
Even though he let that one go, you know that's the kind of pitch he likes to take a big hack at. Not too many power hitters that don't like a stomach-high fastball, so he's probably not throwing that one again.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. Strike 2 at a pitch that catches the outside corner.
He certainly hasn't been the aggressor in this at-bat. 2 straight takes, so now we'll see if he can change his approach and battle up.
Ready with the 0-2. And that sinker misses at the shoe tops. Ball 1. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. He struck him out. The 3rd time he's fanned in the game. The dangerous Giancarlo Stanton will get the first shot when we return. It's the Braves 8 and the Marlins 4. Chaz Rowe is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 51, Chaz Rowe.
Giancarlo Stanton now. He comes in 2 for 3 with a couple of home runs thus far on his line.
Giancarlo Stanton.
Good slider there, and he gets ahead of him. 0-1. Now some action in the Braves bullpen as they'll stand up a right-hander to get loose. Comes set, and the 0-1 hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Inciarte patrolling center makes the play. 1 out.
The pitcher, number 31, kept locked.
Ichiro Suzuki will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with one gone in the inning.
Ichiro Suzuki.
And he'll take strike one on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. And he comes in as a player to watch out for, hitting well over 300 on the season. The 0-1 on its way. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike.
Hey, that's not a bad pitch right there. That two-seamer moving away from a left-handed hitter. Didn't get the strike, but I like the idea behind the pitch.
Now the 1-1 home to Ichiro. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. 1 out, nobody on. Now a swing at a ball popped in the air back behind short. And that'll take care of the pinch hitter here for out number 2.
Now batting, left fielder, Marcell Ozuna.
Here's Marcell Ozuna. 2 away here in the 8th, and time's running out on him, Danny.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of outs left to work with, so it's time for someone to make something happen if they're going to get back into this thing.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. A ball and no strikes. Here it is. This is in the air out to straightaway center. And Ciarte's there. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Miami down in order. They're unable to make a dent in an 8-4 deficit. Bo Milligan enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Matt Kemp. He'll try and lead things off here in inning number 9.
Matt Kemp.
9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike.
I like that curveball right there. You know he's sitting fastball. He wants to ambush one, jump it right out of the yard, and you drop the curveball on him. Got an 0-1 count.
In there, and it's 0-2 now. Pitch on the way. There's a shot out to right center field. Kemp will turn and go to second. And the Braves have something going right away. It's a leadoff double.
Wow, that's a tough pitch. I love the way he let that ball travel deep and still drove it to the opposite field. He wouldn't have hit that changeup if he didn't do all those things.
Into the box, Nick Markakis as he takes a called strike on the black. It's 0-1. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. The 0-1 pitch. Called strike over the outside corner.
Well, that's 2 strikes at the knees, and now you find yourself 0-2. I tell you, he's throwing the ball so well, you got to set your sights down low and look for any pitch down.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the way pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, man, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over.
And they'll get it in quickly. It's 1st and 3rd now with nobody out.
Well, they were talking about before the game, we got to get in that bullpen, and sure enough, a double and now a single, and before you know it, the reliever's in trouble.
Adonis Garcia digs in now. As he'll take a look at ball 1. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-for-4 ball game right here. Here comes the 1-0. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
That's just not a competitive pitch. I mean, that ball wasn't even close. Now the hitter's sitting 2-0.
Runners are at first and third with none out. This is hit well out toward deep left field. Back goes Ozuna. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left. Home run number 5 on the year, as this is now a 7-run ball game.
We'll talk about how an inning can get away from you, right? 3-run homer already in this inning. They've yet to give up an out, and this could turn out to be one of those really ugly innings.
Emilio Bonifacio will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Emilio Bonifacio.
Brad Ziegler comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. Grounded back up the middle. Throw on to first, and they're finally able to get on the board here. There's one away.
The batter, number 7, shortstop, Dansby Swanson.
Ready once again, Dansby Swanson. 2 doubles for him to this point in the game. And a slider tails outside for ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Hit back toward the mound. On to first, and there are 2 down.
Now batting, catcher, Kurt Suzuki.
So stepping in, Kurt Suzuki. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. Into the windup and the pitch. Looks at a sinker on the outside corner. The windup and the 0-1. Next pitch chopped foul right at home plate, and he's behind 0-2 now. 3 runs already home here. Grounded weakly to the left. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. So 3 runs on 3 hits, including the home run. No errors and no one left. On now to the bottom of inning number 9. It's the Braves 11 and the Marlins 4. Josh Collmenter comes on to start the inning, and he'll have a huge lead to work with.
Josh Collmenter.
Stepping in, JT Realmuto, starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Tough one to lay off, called a strike.
Objective number 1 right here is finding a way to get on base, so I'm not surprised to see him taking on the first pitch there.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. Here's a cutter that's off the plate, 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Line drive to center field. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning. Ready now, Derek Dietrich. He's 2 for 3 thus far.
Dietrich.
Down on the shins and missed with it. Ball one.
That's a good pitch to lay off right there. That cutter inside. And that is a real tough pitch for hitters to lay off of. And a lot of times, if you do swing at that cutter in, you're going to end up with some firewood in a broken bat.
Here's the 1-0. Now he gets the ground ball to first. This might be two. The second for one on to first, and that's the very last thing they needed at this point in the ball game, as there are quickly two away now.
That's one of the hardest double plays to turn right there because of the difficult throw the first baseman has to make. No problem this time, though, and they get the 2 outs they were looking for.
Into the box now, Yunel Escobar. High and deep to left. This one's got plenty of distance, and it's gone. A solo home run for Yunel Escobar. His second of the game, and this lead has been cut to just 6 now.
In any other game, hitting 4 home runs might feel great, but they've hit 4 and they're still losing. Tough to figure, but the math doesn't lie.
Now batting.
In now, Miguel Rojas.
Miguel Rojas.
Will swing and lift the ball foul off to the left and out of play.
Well, he saw that ball pretty good. Too bad he couldn't keep it fair.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Drilled right back up the middle. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. So the bottom of the inning is still alive after the 2-out base hit.
Another hit, another multi-hit game. He has been on some kind of hot streak. They better start paying attention to him.
Here's D. Gordon now. And they'll watch one miss up and away for a ball. 1-0. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. 2 out with the man at first. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground, but a foul ball. 1-2 now. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Short, hit hard. Swanson picks it up. Throw on to second for the force, and the ball game is over.
Well, this game had its moments, but it got out of hand pretty quick. Always nice when you can coast to a 6-run win. Save your closer for another day and let everyone in on the action.
11-5 the final tally in this one. The Atlanta Braves brought the bats in this one with 18 total hits. R.A. Dickey hangs win number 11 on his line. Tom Kohler was hit hard to the tune of 7 earned as he takes the loss. So that's a wrap here tonight. From my partners in the booth, Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB Network. Good night, everybody.
The final line score for our ball game tonight for the victorious Atlanta Braves. 11 runs on 18 hits. No errors. They left 7 men on base. For the Marlins, 5 runs, 12 hits, no errors. They left 6 men on base. The winning pitcher is R.A. Dickey. His record is now 11-11. Toss goes to Tom Kohler. He falls to 17-9. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 56 minutes. A reminder that Marlins shuttle buses are available outside Marlins Park with service to the Comer Metro Rail station.